Yo, what's up, guys? Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Hopefully all is doing well. Got some exciting news I'm going to share with you guys today. Really exciting news, something that wasn't really even planned, but it happened. So we're going to talk about that. And also we're going to talk about today about, well, how to seed your market and get them ready for something that you will be offering in the future. So we're going to talk about that. It also can help you with just planning, planning the day as far, or the day, planning the week, the months. So this way here, you have something to work towards. So anyway, as you're coming in, let me know that you can see and hear me. I'm in a different location right now. I'm actually in Virginia right now. We had a scheduled trip to be here, but I was actually supposed to be home right now, but a little change of plans. And I'll share that with you guys here in a minute. But just going to wait here, make sure that our feed is clean and everything. And we'll see if everything is rocking and rolling. It looks like we might be. Hey, Karen, what's up? Good morning to you as well. Gio in the house. What's up? Happy hump day. Happy hump day to you. Debbie, what's up? Good morning to you as well. How you doing? Ashley, good morning. Brand Rockers, what's up? And it looks like a question came in from Sarah yesterday on this, because I scheduled these ahead of time. Gio says different scenery. Yes, and there's a reason why, and I'll share that here in a minute. Tamara, what's up? Happy hump day, Scott, and fellow Brand Rockers. What's up? How are you? Hopefully all is well. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, let me get rid of that. All right, cool. Okay, so like I said, you can't always plan out everything, but you can try. And me being here is just one of those things. Sometimes things happen and you got to kind of roll with it. But what I am going to be talking about today is how you can be strategic in your marketing for your business. And this could also be for you just creating content around a certain, subject or topic that will then lead people to a resource that they can purchase or that they can buy. Right now, the other thing is you also are going to be creating goodwill in doing this, right? So if you're creating, what I mean by that is as you're dropping these seeds, these content seeds or these topic matter seeds, you're qualifying people, but you're also dropping goodwill. And when you drop goodwill, that's good, right? That's good for you and that's good for your market. All right. So that's what we're going to be talking about here today. And I'm going to share with you how I'm going to be doing this right now, actually for the next 4 to 5 weeks. And I'll let you guys see a little bit behind the scenes on what that looks like and what we're planning on doing and how it all kind of ties together. All right. So how it all ties together. Hey, Kay, what's up? Good morning to you. Grace, good morning. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Okay, so, Salma's in the house. What's up? Hello. Derek's in the house. What's up, Derek? Good to see you. Good to see you. And Karen, yes. Well, I'm going to pop this up on the screen here. Tony came in too and says, congratulations. I didn't tell anybody yet. Just some people that seen it maybe on my wife's feed. And I was probably tagged in it. And hope all is well with you and your daughter and grandbaby. Yes, that is what I wanted to share, guys, because I am in Virginia. I was supposed to be leaving after my coffee talk today to come here. My daughter is, she was 4 weeks early, and her water broke, let's see, yesterday. No, let's see, what is today? Today is Wednesday, Tuesday morning, like 12 a.m. morning, like 1 a.m. And we had to leave. I had to leave literally. My wife came in and goes, oh my gosh, Alexis's water broke. We have to go. And I'm like, wait a minute, what just happened? Am I dreaming? And then I had to get up, get packed, and we left at like 1:30 and we got here around 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. And my daughter was in labor yesterday up until 4 o'clock. And then she delivered our first grandbaby. And her name is Emmy K. And she was 6 pounds, 2 ounces. she was 4 weeks early. And funny story is my daughter Alexis, okay, she was 4 weeks early. So it's just kind of weird how things work like that. But we are so excited. She's super healthy. She's a good weight for being that early. And the downside of this whole thing is I'm here and I can't be at the hospital because of this COVID thing, right? So that really sucks. But I'm going to look at the positive. She's super healthy with the video that we get to, my son-in-law is there. So he's able to shoot a lot of cool videos of the baby being up close in the nursery and all of that stuff. So, just I'm anxious, right? I wanna hang out with MEK and start spoiling her right away. That's my plan. But anyway, Karen, thank you, everyone. Thank you for the kind words and the messages and all of that stuff. So I appreciate that. But yeah, so I'm kind of here in Virginia at my daughter's house. And some of you that don't know, my daughter's husband, Cameron, is in the military. He's in the Navy, and this is his last station before he's going to be getting out next June. So this is their last stop. So they're here, we're here, and we're about 5 hours from they're 5 hours from us. And Karen says, yeah, congrats, Papa. No, it's Pop. So let's get that right. Okay, I've already came up with the name the baby's going to call me. It's going to be Pop. I like that one better. Grandbabies are way more fun than kids. Congratulations, Scott. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. Gio, wow, congratulations, Scott. Mr. Grandpappy. No, it's Pop. Let's get that straight. Let's see here. Helene, oh, wow, congrats. No problem, Helene. Yeah, so if you guys are, Helene's in Brand Creators Academy, and Karen is, Ashley is, Steven is, Kay is. There's a lot of my BCA members in here. Guys, if you don't see me that much in the group over the next few days, you know why, but I'll probably do a dedicated post in there to let you guys know what's up. Yeah, Kay, Pop. That's right. Good, you got it. Yes. Yep, big news. Pop, so excited for you. Thank you. Got to make a new intro slide for Seller Summit. ScottVoelker. Easy there. I don't know about that, Tony. I will say, I do get a lot of people that say, Scott, you're too young to be a grandfather, aren't you? And I said, well, I'm glad that you said that, but I'm going to be 48. And yes, I guess as far as how you look at grandparents, I guess, but I was 22 when I got married, and we had Alexis when I was 23. When I get out of bed every morning, I feel like Pop. Yeah. So yeah, I'm super excited. Karen saw the picture. She's beautiful. Yeah, she is beautiful. Yeah, Tony. Yeah. Yep. I'm Pop. So you guys got that now. I'm Pop. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, cool. Welcome to the Young Grandparent Club. Yes, Tony. Boom. I know you've got like 10 or 12 kids, right? Something like that. I'm kidding, of course, but you have a lot of kids. And I know that you do have already grandbabies, so it's pretty cool. I'm excited. I'm super excited. Really, really excited. So, but with that all being said, I'm sitting here and I've got myself, my wife, and my youngest daughter, Kayla, who's super excited. She's going to be an auntie, so she's super excited. Yeah, so we're just hanging out and enjoying our time together. I'm probably going to do a couple of hours of work here and there, a few things that we're working on. But as soon as that baby is here at the house, I'm all in. What's up, Jennifer? We're just chatting through. I just had to make an emergency trip to Virginia because my daughter, my oldest daughter, just delivered her baby 4 weeks early. So yeah. Oh, Karen says my granddaughter calls me honey. That's funny. That's awesome. Lydia, congrats. Glad everyone is doing well. Yeah. Being a grandparent is the best. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I totally am. Okay. All right. So yes, exciting times. And honestly, this is what I do this for, right? I build businesses, number one, because I really enjoy it. So let's just get that out of the way. Like there's not a day that goes by that I'm like, I hate building businesses. It's just what I do. It's what I'll be doing till the day I die. It's just what I do. I love building and I love building businesses. And it's funny because my son was saying the other day, my 22-year-old, he's like, you got to start playing Call of Duty with me. And he's not a big gamer, but he likes to play every now and then. So I said, all right, I'll play. And then I played and I go, you know what game I like playing? It's called building businesses that actually produce cash. I like that business. That's a good game to play. And he kind of laughed at me, but he said, yeah, that sounds good. I like that game too. So yeah, but yeah, Derek says, don't work hard today. Well, I mean, I'm going to be sitting around here waiting for the call and saying that we can actually go, well, we won't be able to go there, but when she's coming home, which I don't know if she's going to call home right away. She is on oxygen. It's kind of normal when you're a preemie, but we're hoping that she can get released tomorrow and at the latest Friday. Karen says, I'm called Mimi. Yeah, I've heard that one before. What? Don't hear your babies to help with the renovation. Yeah, exactly. Well, she's got a whole construction crew with all her kids. They can all help. All right, guys. So here's what we're going to do. I want to share with you guys how you can seed your market. Okay. And what I mean by that is how can you prepare the market in advance? And I also call this building a runway. All right. So I've done this numerous times and in a sense, I'm always doing it, right? But if you have some direction of where you're going and where you're heading, then it makes it easy for you to then say, okay, let's map out the next 4 weeks, the next 5 weeks worth of content. Now, if you're building a blog and you're developing content on the blog to bring in the right people, we've talked about that before as well, right? If you're creating content that talks about a topic, let me go ahead and turn off my notifications. That'll be blowing up. If you're creating content around how to catch more bass, then those are the right people that are coming over to the website, right? And so the more content, the more seeds we drop on a topic that we can serve with products, with services, or even just bringing in the right traffic so you get paid by ads, it's still a good thing to do, right? But what we're talking about is, let's say that you're developing, and we're actually going to be doing, the reason why I'm doing this too is because, number one, we're going to be doing this roadmap here, this runway over the next 4 to 5 weeks. And I'll share what that is here in a minute. And then you're going to see it unfold right in front of you. So if you keep staying tuned on these coffee talks on the podcast, you're going to see exactly what I mean. So again, another advantage for you guys being on these coffee talks is I'm revealing some of this stuff. Now in Brand Creators Academy, I'm going to be actually showing this stuff in detail. And also the second thing that we're building here after we do our email marketing mastery training, which is coming up here soon, is going to be really how to create a digital product and sell it in 30 days. So this goes really well with that, okay? Because even if you have a physical product and you're going to be launching that product, you can create a runway so when the product is here, you can sell it, right? And that's really what we're talking about doing here. So I call this seeding the market. We're actually bringing awareness to the market. And then from there, we're serving content to the market. And then from there, we're going to sell to the market. Now, not everyone's going to buy, and that's okay, but you're still getting awareness in the marketplace of what you can offer as a solution. All right. And I'm going to share with you guys here what this looks like. All right. So let me just add this in. All right. So basically what we're looking at here is if we were to plant seeds every single week. So I'm going to use Coffee Talk as an example. I'm going to use the podcast as an example, right? So you have Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Now on the podcast on Wednesdays, I pretty much do an interview. So it's not always going to be a seed that's relevant to a promotion. Okay. But let's just say that it's Coffee Talks, right? So over the next 4 weeks, I know that I'm going to be talking a lot about a certain topic. Okay. And I'm going to bring up the importance of this thing. I'm going to bring up other examples of people that are using it, that should be using it, and others should be using it because it's beneficial to your brand. Right. And so as I'm doing this, so let's just use Coffee Talk as an example, right? So today I'm bringing this up, but really it will start, this actually will probably start next Monday. Okay. So actually it starts Friday. It'll start Friday and you'll see here in a minute. So week 1 is 3 seeds. I'm going to drop 3 seeds and I'm going to bring awareness to those seeds by emailing my list. I'm going to show up on Facebook. And then from there, I'm probably going to write content on it as well, right? And the content could be a podcast that's transcribed into a blog post and put on the blog, okay? But just think about 3 seeds. So awareness, a little bit of like how it all works, bringing it into you considering what it looks like in your business, seeing all the advantages of it, and then from there, a little bit of how to. So that's what you're dropping here. So in this case, I'm using this. If it was in bass fishing, it might be like you're bringing up awareness around these different points of bass fishing and why it's important that you look for shallow areas in a pond because there's more bass there, right? That would be one thing. And then you can maybe interview a pro bass fisherman that is getting good results. And then that would be another seed. So you see what I'm saying, right? All we're doing here is we're bringing up awareness on bass fishing in a pond. So this whole set here, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, we're always talking about bass fishing and we're talking about bass fishing in a pond, okay? And that's all we're doing. And we're bringing up examples, we're bringing up tips, we're bringing up other people that have had success with it. We're bringing up maybe if we sell a training, we might be bringing up students that have went through and then they've had results, all of that stuff. So we're bringing up awareness. So however you're looking at this, think about every piece of content that you're creating right now. If you're leading up to a promotion or leading up for something, you're looking at the map here as seeds, okay, or as topic or content topics. So in this case, we are, okay, and now I'm going to kind of throw it out there and kind of let you guys know what I'm talking about here. So if you look at the promotion in the next 4 to 5 weeks, I put 4 weeks, it might be 5 weeks, okay? We're talking about probably, I would say mid to late August. We're probably going to have an email marketing training course available for sale, okay? Now, inside of Brand Creators Academy, we are building this and giving it to our members for free, okay? So they're paying a monthly fee to be in our Brand Creators Academy in our tribe, right? And they're going to get this training. They're also going to help us shape the training. There's a lot of work that we have to do to put this all into place. We got to record videos. We got to do live calls. We got to do all of this stuff, right? But we're building this product in these 4 to 5 weeks. And at the end, okay, we're able to still drop seeds for free out in the marketplace, kind of like I'm doing right now. But Friday, you'll see what I mean. That's where it's really going to kick off, right? And so you guys are going to be hearing a lot about email marketing, list building, how to message your list, different types of emails to write, why a subject line matters, what does a click-through rate look like, what platform to use, other people that are using it that are having success with it, the things you shouldn't do using email, a good lead magnet. Like all of these things are going to be discussed over the next 4 to 5 weeks, right? And the reason in doing that is because I want to bring up the topic. I want you guys, anyone that's paying attention, and this is how we get attention, right? The podcast episodes coming up every Monday from here until we do this is going to probably be email marketing related, okay? So the reason is because we're seeding the market with email marketing stuff. And we're giving ourselves a 4 to 5 week runway. We're not offering anything for sale. You can't buy anything during that time. But when we open in the promotion week, then we'll make it an offer to buy. But by then, the market has been seeded. The market is already convinced that they should do this. The market has already learned what they should do, right? But they need to actually see exactly how to set things up. They need to see how to write the emails. Like, I'm going to give that stuff away, but this is going to be distilled in a training where you can actually go module by module, right? So I talk about this even with creating a digital product. We're going to teach this as well. So what you would do is like week 1 would maybe be 3 blog posts that would be in the ebook that you're going to create at the very end. So this way here, you would have 3, 4, you'd have 12 articles, 12 blog posts written that would all be in sequential order in a sense that would then build the digital product. At the end of it, you're going to offer for people to buy the digital product, right? And so that's what we're doing. That's all we're ever doing is planning that out. Now, sometimes you might just be like, I know my market likes to learn about bass fishing in a pond. I know they like to learn about how to do it in a lake. I know they like to be able to see bass fishing tournament, pros talk about it. I know that they want to know a certain equipment to buy. So so you can sprinkle that stuff in any time with no motive at all. Just, that your market wants that. But what you're going to want to do though is when you do get dialed in, then it makes your life a lot easier too, because then you're like, okay, I just need to focus on this one area. Now, here's the deal. There's some people that are going to tune out. They're like, I don't need to build a list. I don't want to build a list. I'm not into that. I don't want to do that right now. And that's fine. We're repelling them. We're attracting the others, right? And that's all that you're doing in this. Now, after you're done with this, you may position it to a different thing that's related, but it's not exactly that. And then you can start to attract those people, right? And then you can make an offer there. All right. So again, I just wanted to share this because you're actually going to watch it in real time, starting today I would say isn't, but I already set the seed in a sense, right? Like this one seed is being planted for you guys to say, oh, email marketing, Scott's talking about it. It must be important. I should probably do it, right? And one of the ways that you would be convinced is, number one, even if you just came in here for the first time, I would tell you that every single business I've built all the way back since the very beginning, even my photography business, when we didn't even have an autoresponder, was built off email. Okay, word of mouth, but then email, right? Email. Once I had that email list, I had an email list of like 500 customers. I could email them in August and say, we're starting to book sessions for our Christmas sessions. Boom, we'd get 10 bookings like that, right? Hang on one second. So basically, what we need to understand here is that we want to seed the market, okay, with relevant content that is going to serve them, but is also going to lead to where we want them to go, right? Again, back to my point, if you're paying attention to anything I'm saying and anything I've been saying for the past 3 years or more, that email marketing is part of my core, right? It's like it's one of my pillars, right? It's one of the pillars that drives the business, right? And so because of that, you're going to pay attention, right? And so now I'm just going to be directing that attention to that. So again, if you want to watch this live in action of like the promotional side and how you do Goodwill, it started right now, right? Like, boom, we just did it. Bang, we just started, which I should probably take a sip of that. So that has started right now. All right. And now Friday, check this out. Okay. I'm going to pull this up so I can remember what I had said that I was going. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Okay. Let me scroll. Okay. So Friday, guess what the topic on Friday is going to be? And we're going to do a jam session on Friday. So Friday is Friday jam session. We're going to be talking about how to create an irresistible lead magnet for building your email list. Bang, kick off. Okay. We're going to kick it off with that topic. Now, are you guys going to want to tune into that? Most likely a lot of you are. And why do I know that? Because I've done other ones that was a really hot topic. So you see, you're always listening to the market. What do they want? What do they need? Right? And so now what's going to happen here is I'm going to show up. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to probably share an example or two. Immediately, you know that you got to create a lead magnet. Now, I'll probably do multiple ones on lead magnets because we could do lead magnet every day of the week and talk about different ones, how to create them, what's a good one, what's a bad one, ones that are working. I can go find 3 that are really working really well and take you through that sequence. Like I can do all of that stuff. I'm still bringing up attention, and I'm also showing you examples that you can actually apply to your own business. Whether you ever join the academy ever, which you can't join right now, but we are going to be offering an email marketing mastery training outside of the academy. Again, see what's happening here. Brand Creators Academy, they're our #1 priority. They're getting this email marketing mastery training for free. Okay. We're going to sell it outside of the academy. People that maybe they don't want to get into the academy right now. That's okay. We're going to sell it to them. And then hopefully, maybe down the line, they might want to join the academy. See how that works? So it all kind of feeds each other. Again, guys, I'm being totally transparent. So, if you think there's any like shenanigans going on, ever with a marketer, just see if they're being open and honest like that. If they're like legitimately coming out and saying like, listen, this is a marketing thing. This is what's happening. Like I'm literally telling you guys, right? You're going to be part of this, right? And through that process, I will guarantee you're going to learn, and you may not ever want a training or you may never want to join the academy. And I'm okay with that because I know still you're feeding me with questions. You're feeding me with some responses and feedback, right? So I'm not concerned with everyone buying. That's not what you're ever after. It's, am I adding value to the market? But again, just want to share exactly what we're doing here, just so you can kind of see the play-by-play. So anyway, that's what we're going to be doing. So right now, boom, kickoff. Right now, I just set the first seed, right? So that's seed number 1 in a sense, right? And then seed number 2 for this week will be, let's call it Friday. Seed number 3, that'll come the following week. So we're kind of a little bit behind. Or let's say this. Let's say that I'm just going to add a bonus seed, and then we'll start this next Monday. We'll start like seed 1, right? So you can do it any way you want. You don't have to stick to 4 weeks, 5 weeks. You can do 2 weeks, right? We've done that before too. We did it with the Pinterest training. If you go back and look at some of the coffee talks around that time that we did the Pinterest traffic workshop, that whole week was around Pinterest traffic. And before that, a week before that, I was bringing up Pinterest was really doing well for us. Here's why. And then I broke down different things throughout that process. And then at the end of it, we did sell a Pinterest traffic workshop, which a bunch of people joined. And then from there, people also joined the academy. You see, but now we have a product that we aren't actually selling outside of the academy yet. It's coming. We're actually building a digital guide from that. We're doing everything that I talk about here, guys. It's exactly what we do to a T. So again, this here alone, just being on one of these coffee talks, you're learning what most people are charging for. Like this model right here, you would pay probably upwards of $1,000 for a training to even show you kind of like what's happening behind the scenes. I'm okay with that. That's the way I always want to deliver. I want you to be like, wow, people are charging for this. You know, and so that's always a good thing. And there's always going to be people that are still going to want to get the paid. It's just the way it works. So anyway, wanted to share that with you guys. That's what you do, right? Map out where you're going. What does the promotion look like? Is it a week out? Is it 2 weeks out? I would say at a minimum, you want to give yourself a 1 week, kind of like a runway, and then do a promotion. And then from there, I would try to always give yourself 3 to 4 weeks. I'm going to do, in this case, we're going to do 4 to 5 weeks, maybe even 6 weeks. And it gives yourself time. The other thing is that you can do, we didn't even talk about this, is some of those seeds that you create, you may want to start running Facebook ads to those just as awareness ads, where then you're going to build a custom audience behind the scenes. It's a whole nother animal, but it's something that if you build a video or a live like this, right? If I do a live talking about lead magnets, I can basically put ad money behind that, just get people to view it. If people view it more than 25%, I can turn that into a custom audience, and then I can retarget those people with my email marketing training because I know that they're interested in email marketing, right? So we can do that stuff too. So there's a lot of great stuff that we can do. But just understand, guys, you need to have your market picked, right? You got to have your niche. And then from there, you got to map out what is the thing that they need to know or that they want to learn or they want to be able to achieve, and then build content that leads up to helping them with that. All right. So, all right, let's see. We have any quick questions here, and then I got to jump. Let's see. Okay. Oh, Derek says, I'm a grandparent too. Is almost 3, and other is turning 1 on the 17th. Wow. Awesome, Derek. Congratulations. Is this promo runway dependent on the cost of the offer, longer if higher ticket? It could be. Yeah, it could be. I think 8 weeks would be max. But yeah, it could be if it's a higher ticket. And I think higher ticket, what you're talking about is like $1,000 or more. I'm not sure that. Okay, this is exactly what I need. The kind of detail is great information to know planting awareness. Yes, that's all you're doing. You're dropping seeds. Now, here's the cool thing. When you're creating these seeds and posting them on your blog or your website, and you do a good job with SEO, like optimizing it, that's also attention pieces that, that's going to bring in traffic when people search for it. So you're also dropping traffic assets and seeds that will pay you dividends for years, right? Is this a high ticket offer or for anything? Oh, yeah, no, it's not for high ticket. I mean, I guess, what are you classifying as high ticket, Derek? Let me know that. I'm curious. How many offers should we make a day, a week, month? Is making too many bad, or is this unlimited as long as we have the time? Well, yeah, I wouldn't, like right now, I'm not going to offer any, like right now, you can't buy anything from me anyway. The only thing you can buy is our playbook. Which if you want the playbook, I should probably throw that in. That would be a bad a bad decision on mine if I didn't say brandcreatorsbook.com. That's where you can get our playbook. And that's where you figure out your market. That's where you start figuring out your content and creating your content and building your home base and building your email list. Like, it's all in there, guys. That thing there alone probably sell over $100, just that plan itself and that playbook. But I want to, again, get it into as many hands as possible. $4.99 right now at the time that I'm doing this. So make sure you check that out if you haven't already. Let's see. Okay. Oh, that was it. Okay. Yeah. So I wouldn't overdo it on offers. Like right now, this is it. We're now focusing on helping our Brand Creators Academy members, but we're also building a training inside of there that will also be available outside of the academy. It's not going to be a $100 product. It will be more than that. But you know, that's how we do it. That way there you can stay focused on that. Will this be restricted by email marketing only? Will this be organic market from social media? No, this is an email marketing mastery training. That's what we're calling it. Email marketing mastery. And that is the training. It's going to be basically list building. And then it's going to be communicating with your list. And yes, there will be like how to run a promotion to your list, how to do a 4-day promotion, how to do a 24-hour promotion, how to do some tagging inside of ConvertKit that if someone clicks on a link, they see an offer. If they don't click on the link, they don't see an offer. There's things like that we'll be doing. So there is marketing that goes into it. That's why it's email marketing mastery. It's building the list. First thing we got to do is build the list and the right list of the right people. Then we got to market to the list. And also marketing to the list doesn't mean just selling them stuff. It's like marketing your content to them, bringing awareness to the list. So all of that stuff as well. BT, hey, how would you use this for physical products, Scott? Well, if you have the ultimate, let's say that you have a new lure coming out that you've been working on. You can basically talk all about catching bass on lures and different tips on catching bass, and then always kind of referring back to, hey, we're working on this thing. It's going to be available here. We're not sure when. And then you just pass along to the next thing. So, you know, and then at the time of promotion, you're going to announce it. So during that promotion week, it's not like, hey, we got this thing available. Then you're going to do a build up. You're going to basically say, hey, we got this thing. It's finally ready. It's going to be ready next week. Be ready on Monday. I'll have more details coming soon. And then then you seed the idea of a promotion coming, and then you promote that whole week. So that's how you would do that. And yes, it would work great with a physical product. Show behind the scenes of the physical product. Show behind the scenes of this thing being built. Awesome. Can't wait. Definitely need help with my lead magnet. Yep. And Debbie will definitely be able to help you with that. And you're in BCA as well. So we're definitely going to be able to help you even a little bit deeper inside of the academy. I definitely need to be there. BT says, spent thousands of hours listening to this guy. Always more to learn. And he's always so positive. It's worth listening, even if you've heard it. Yeah, well, sometimes you got to hear it more than once, right, BT? Can't wait. I'm working on creating my digital product and building my brand. The Brand Creator book is a must-have and a great go-by tool. Cool. Thank you, Derek. Appreciate that. How much would you spend a day on Facebook for promotion? That's a question that you can't really give an exact answer. I would say I would start at like per campaign, like $5 a day, like not a lot. And then you start to scale up to where you might be spending $100 a day. You might be spending $200 a day. But if you're spending that kind of money, you better make sure that you have something that's going to be offered on the back end. And again, we're not going to get into all of that. What I would do in this case is if we're leading up to a build here, we're going to do like video view ads, where then we're going to just bring awareness, and then we're going to start building an invisible list behind the ads so we can then have a retargeting list later for this product. But we wouldn't do it. We wouldn't actually spend it unless we knew that it was like a video view. We're building a custom audience. Move over, Maverick. There's a new Top Gun in town. His name is Pop Pop. Nice. Love it. Love it. Top Gun. That's from Top Gun. $9.97 or more. Okay, so you're saying a high ticket offer. Yeah, if it's a high ticket offer for $9.97 or more, yeah, you're going to need to seed the market. I would say even 4 weeks would be enough, as long as you did it consistently over those 4 weeks, and you bring a tremendous amount of awareness as far as like not just how to, but also making people believe in that they need to do this and why, right? And then how it would make their business better or their fishing better, right? So you have to be able to do that. But yeah, and yeah, so for $9.97, yeah, I would say four weeks would be a good runway. 6 weeks would be probably better. I started Facebook campaign 2 weeks ago with $30 daily budget. I'm running 4 ads and have gotten 1,500 impressions, 155 clicks, and 1 sale. I've set up a funnel using Ezra's Zip 5 Pages program. What are those results showing? What would you do if you were me? Well, impressions don't really, I don't look at impressions. I look at, and is this, I guess the other thing that I would need to know is this a video ad? Is it a static image ad? With 155 clicks and getting 1 sale, that's a cold sale. So that's like 0.5%. It's not bad, actually. I mean, you're generally like shooting for like 1%, but I guess like what does your sequence look like behind? And again, this is email marketing, because what would happen here if it was me is they'd go to the thank you page, they'd get the offer. If they don't take the offer, you then send them their free thing that you're offering. And then from there, I drop them into a deadline sequence, which would basically be for a 4-day promotion of what you offered on the thank you page, and then continually give value, but then make the offer. If they don't do that, then I would drop them into another maybe Goodwill campaign that would deliver value for 2 to 3 emails. And then I would come back with another deadline sequence on something else, or I would bring that back and then add a bonus to it. So those are just some quick things that I would do. And it's a static image. So yeah, so you're really only going to base it off of clicks. That's really all that you can do. If you had a video view ad, you could go off of view time and then build a custom audience behind there as well. So, all right, guys, I got to run. I'm a proud pop. And I think my daughter just texted me, and I want to hear and see how everything is going. If you guys are tuning in late, you have to go back and listen to the beginning on some big news that I'm super excited about, and just so blessed, and just so, yeah, just really, really excited. And so Debbie says, see ya, Pop. Awesome. But yeah, again, guys, want to just thank you guys for showing up. And here's what we're going to do, though, okay? We are going to be, on Friday, we are going to be talking about this jam session, which I want you to attend, okay? And I want you to ask any questions. Now, we're going to start it off with this question, but then we can go into other areas if you want to. I don't want to limit it to only this topic, but I do want to always start with a topic in mind. In this case, I am seeding the market. I am seeding what I am going to be talking about for the next 4 to 5 weeks, and that is email marketing. And part of that is developing good lead magnets. So what are we going to talk about on Friday to kick it off? How to create irresistible lead magnets that will help build your list. So that's what we're going to be talking about. So how to create an irresistible lead magnet. That is the question. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and I will make sure that we address them on Friday. But Friday will be a scheduled jam session. And also, just to kind of keep you guys in the loop, if you guys missed the announcement, because some of you had messaged me and said, Scott, what happened? You weren't there. I thought you were going to do a coffee talk. You're doing them every day. I've now changed it to where I'm doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay, so Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Make sure that you hit that little bell, that notification if you're on YouTube or on Facebook. You can always go to takeactioncrew.com. Make sure you go to takeactioncrew.com. And then the last thing is, if you have not gotten a copy of this, if you're going to be paying attention to the coffee talks, you're going to need the playbook. So I would recommend getting the playbook. Yes, you will buy me a cup of coffee. And yes, I do enjoy my coffee. But seriously, guys, if you want the playbook and also the things that we're discussing here on the coffee talks, on the podcast, everything, it goes hand in hand with the playbook. The playbook has an email marketing section in there called Email Marketing 101. And it talks about lead magnets. It talks about how to set up your list. It talks about all of the mechanics. So it's literally a step-by-step. We give this playbook to all of our Brand Creators Academy members as well. So grab a copy if you haven't done so already. That way there you can follow along with us, brandcreatorsbook.com. But Friday is going to be our first little email marketing piece of content that we're going to be talking about. And that is really about how to create an irresistible lead magnet. So make sure that you grab a copy of the playbook if you don't have it. And until then, I will be, well, I'll be around. All right. I'll be here on Friday. All right. So get to work, get out there, make it happen. And as always, take care, take action, and I'll see you soon. All right, guys. See you Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Make sure you're here. Take care.